I am just way too gangster for this hat. Now I got some 3D glasses going on. You know, it's pretty nice. Feels pretty great. I can see in 3D now. You know what's even else? I can see your boobs. Well, I shaved today. It was pretty great. Wait. I missed a spot. Guess what, YouTube? I have lava! Where'd you get your lava? Your mom's penis hole. So the highlight of this video today is how I'm going to be possibly getting a job at the nearest place. Really specific. The movie theater. It should be pretty good, because then I'll be able to see all the movies I want and eat all the popcorn I want, because, you know, God forbid, movie theater popcorn's the best. So who wants to go to prom with me? I got some pretty kick-ass pickup lines. Sorry, I don't have any opening lines, but since you have an opening and I have a line. I'm sorry, that was really uncalled for. Edward. Colon is gay. So I asked my grandma one time how old she was, and she told me she was about 80 something. So I looked at her and I was like, damn, what did it feel like to sit next to Jesus in 3rd grade? And she hit me in the head with a slipper. People say that I look like the guy from Superbad, you know, Jonah Hill. I just don't see it. Now to begin with my segment of things that make me happy. Number 1. It'd probably have to be reading the Aragon series, because those books are just kick-ass beyond belief. And they're extremely thick. That's what she said. Number 2 would probably have to be watching Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. That movie's just fucking awesome. Number 3. No, fuck you. Number 3. It would have to be Burn Notice. Now that show's just awesome because, I mean, he's a fucking spy. He's like James Bond status. But he doesn't kill anybody. I mean, he has a pretty clear conscience. Number 4. Listening to Daft Punk. Number 5. The fuck's that noise? Sounds like 2 rabbits having sex on my wall. Number 5. It would have to be having sex with your mom. So this one time, I was sitting at the supermarket. Actually, it was Yolks, but I was just sitting there and I'm going through the fruit section, and there's this weird kid sitting there, and he's just like, dude, can I have some fruit? And I'm like, dude, I don't work here. I'm like, so I did this really awesome way to ask my friend to prom, and what I did was that I had normal pieces of paper, you know, just normal loose leaf paper, if that's what you want to call it. Wrote down random shit that I would normally say with her around school, you know, and I stapled it together, and I was saying stupid stuff like, roses are red, violets are blue. I'm not good at writing poems, but you go to prom with me? You know, kind of like similar to what I said in my last video, but I was just like, yeah, I said stuff like that, and what I was going to do was I was going to tape it to her computer in my last hour class of the day, and I tried getting there before she did so I can do it, but it didn't really work out that way, so my teacher wasn't fucking there. But anyway, so I was just like, alright, so I have a better idea. So I went up to my teacher, you know, he's pretty cool, it's Mr. Johnson, photography, but I quietly spoke to him and I said, hey, can I put something in your mailbox, and then she can come by. You ask her to go pick up your mail and shit, so she has it, so I don't have to give it to her and be all lame like that. And he's like, yeah, just bring me my stuff. So, you know, I went to the office, got his stuff, came back, and handed it to him. He's like, oh, a magazine. And I was like, oh, shit, that's funny because, yeah. And so he's just like, hey, go check my mail, woman's name I'm not going to enclose in this video. And she's like, okay. So she left. Took all her stuff with her. I don't know why, but so she left. And Mr. Johnson says, hey, that'd be really terrible if she didn't come back. And I'm like, oh, please don't say that. That'd be not nice. So I don't know. I'd say like 5-10 minutes went by and she never came back. And I'm like, oh, shit. And let me tell you, that's not that far of a walk either. It's like here, I'd say probably 30 yards maybe to there, but back it'd be 60 yards. Yeah. And so, yeah, it was pretty cool. She came back and she was laughing and she looked kind of embarrassed, and I was like, uh-oh, so I must be in trouble. And so I was just like, yeah, so how about it? Do you want to go to prom? She's like, yes, Chris, I'll go to prom with you. And I was like, cool. But what I was really thinking about, it went a little like this. Yes! Yeah! Take it! Well, I guess this concludes my video of the day. This is Chris, aka SmugKitty5, aka Chuck Norris, aka Superbad, aka Seth, aka Jonah Hill, aka that dude from Superbad, and aka the curly-headed fuck. See you later. No Christians were harmed in the making of this film.